Hi guys, my name is Chesanakuna. Today we have a great game between Ratmir Kholmov and Mikhail Tal playing in Riga in 1949. Ratmir Kholmov had white pieces. He started with c4, knight e6, knight to c3, d5, d4, c6, knight to f3, knight to f6, bishop to g5, d takes c4, e4, b5. This is Semi-Slav Botvinnik variation, but I'm not sure how much anyone know about Botvinnik variation in 1949. But okay, we have that variation. e5, attacking this knight. This knight is pinned to the queen, so he can move the knight because he is gonna lose the queen. h6 from Tal, and Kholmov took that knight. He could play bishop to h4, and after g5, knight takes g5, h takes g5, bishop takes g5, knight to d7, and e takes f6, and in this position he's slightly ahead, but he decided to capture this knight with the bishop, and Tal replies with g takes f6, e takes f6, bishop to b4, pinning that knight to the king, bishop e2, queen to f6, white castles, and bishop takes that knight on c3, knight to d7, a4, attacking this black pawn structure, bishop to b7, develop, knight to e5. This is first small mistake by Ratmir Kholmov. Better is rook to b1, but we have knight to e5, and knight takes knight, d takes knight, and queen takes that pawn on e5. Bishop to f3 from Kholmov, and he pinned this bishop. So if next move Kholmov took this pawn, he can't recapture with the pawn because he lose the bishop. So after this move, Tal play rook to d8, and why Tal didn't capture this free pawn? If Tal go for this pawn, he will lose material after this variation. A takes b, and obvious that pawn can be captured because he lose the bishop. And after rook to d8, queen to a4, rook to g8, rook to a3, queen to e8, b takes c6, and in this position, if you move your bishop to a8, you lose your rook after this discover check, and you put yourself in losing position. So that's why we didn't have queen take in this position. We don't have queen takes. We have rook to d5, attacking that white queen, and Tal had the idea to put his rook to d8, d3, and later to capture this bishop and try to attack white king at that g file. That is the plan. Kholmov replies with queen to c2, guarding that pawn, connecting the rooks, and Tal continue his plan. This is really strong threat to capture this bishop, but Kholmov didn't see that as a threat, so he captured this a takes b5 pawn, and Tal captured this bishop. What happened if Kholmov took that rook with this pawn? He loses after this continuation. G8 check, king to h1, c takes b. Threat is the next move. He captured this pawn with bishop and delivered the mate. Sorry for that. Sorry. So queen d1, queen to f4, and after this queen 4, it's force mate in 6. There is nothing what can white do in this position. So that's why white didn't capture this rook still, and white play rook takes a7 with the threat to capture this bishop. So Tal replies with queen takes b5 and protect his bishop, his strong bishop. And in this position white capture this rook, and this is the blunder. From this position you are free to pause the video and try to find forced mate in 5. This is not so hard. This is the continuing variation, and checkmate. I didn't know why Kholmov took this piece. He must be think that his rook is at the 7th rank, so if he capture he can defend, but he didn't. I simply don't know why is he take this rook with the pawn. This position he should play rook takes bishop, and after queen takes bishop, then to capture this rook, and black is better, but he can play from this position. He can try to defend. It is not clear who is winning, but he made a mistake. He eat that rook, and after Tal play queen to g5, king to h1, rook to g8. After this move, rook to g8, Kholmov resign. So what do you think about this game? If you like this game, subscribe my channel, like the video, and put the comments below. See you next time. Peace.